Hi, this is Jeremy.
And this is Becky. We're kind of epic.
And today we are taking a look at a game called Child of Ault, which is Ault, which is basically a tower defense game. I guess it has some shooter elements. They call it a tower defense shooter hybrid or something.
And we all know that I am a huge fan of.
That's right.
Tower defense. So if we find them, we tend to buy them.
Yep.
This one is quite obviously not English as its first language, so the translation's a little weird.
Yep.
I actually kind of get the impression that they may have used a robot or a computer
just Google
Translate or something, because I feel like some of the really confusing translation would have been caught in voice acting.
Yeah.
Like this guy says stuff that doesn't make sense, like it's word salad, some of it. And you're like, what?
What does that mean?
Which does make it a little hard to figure out what you need to do. So the instructions are a little confusing right now. Get all the necessaries, let's go! And it doesn't give you a whole lot of explanation as to what to do. It sticks these pictures in front of you that are hard to move. So there's some of that stuff that's a little annoying, though it's pretty cute, and it's a little cartoony, kind of easy, though we did play on an easier mode. So I found it a little too easy, but it was really early in the game. So
early in the game, I just did easy difficulty just so we could check it out. I didn't feel like dying over and over again or anything like that, so I just picked easy. You can see they have these pop-ups that show up right in front of your face, and they don't
you can't move it.
Go away right away, and
it doesn't go away till you do it, which makes it a little difficult to do because you have this thing in your face that's blocking where you're aiming. So it is a tower defense in that you have in front of you, below your, like in your belt area, a bunch of different guys you can pick to throw out
and you have
to
so
different
much
areas.
energy, which I just realized is on your staff. See the energy? I just saw it. There was a digital number just to the left of it. I think that's your energy that collects, that you use to put resources down.
Yeah. And then you have this staff, and you use it like a bow and arrow and shoot different magic at things. So you use the trackpad to pick which magic you want to use, which it changes the color of the globe.
Yeah.
To like green is its normal arrow thing, and then there's a lightning one and a frozen one. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it seems to be like maybe the main sort of way you want to fight, or it's definitely necessary.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't. So far, we've not been able to play where we could just put our towers out,
right?
And then fight them. But they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun, cartoony, and it's actually really, really cute. I like the monsters. I think they're super cartoony and cute. They look like Big Bad Wolf. A lot of them, and bunnies, and so I think the premise is that you're a kid and you're playing, but I'm not certain because then your uncle yells at you for not saving things.
Right.
So it's a little hard to follow for me. The story was a little hard to follow, and we're gonna play it more.
Yeah.
We only made it like 5 or 6 levels before starting the review. So, but what do you think? I talked a lot. I always do when it's tower defense.
Yeah, and you can see there the little tree. Those are the different guys you can get for defense, and Becky was
I kept accidentally
hitting
it.
So it's kind of it's a weird. You use the left trigger to change between the not crossbow, but the slingshot, I guess. The weapon, and then the tree to grab guys if you want. But
you do? I thought you just got them off the belt.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. It was like a little tree
that showed where they were, but they show up on your belt. Yeah, so I couldn't figure out what the book was for. It just kept getting in my way.
Yeah, so I don't know. It could use some polish, I think.
Yeah, it definitely needs some clearer instruction.
Yeah.
to be enjoyable. Because right now it's a little bit of an exercise in frustration in trying to sort out what you do. Once you know what to do, it's like, oh, that's pretty neat. But the trying to sort it out thing was a little frustrating. So cute. And it also, another thing it didn't do very well is explain what the different tower guys do.
Right.
So I was just tossing things out there and to see what they did.
Yeah, and between levels, or at least when we first started, you get it like a present, and you open the present, and it's like, oh, it's a new guy, and oh, this one, and it gives you a short description, but the description stays up for like 5 seconds, and you know, again, it's kind of broken English, so you want to really sit and read it and figure out what it's saying, but it pops up and then disappears so fast that you're like, oh, it was a ninja. Okay,
I got a scarecrow and I never ever even saw what it did. It just, the only thing I read was that it was a scarecrow. Yeah. And I have no idea what it does. And like this big barrel guy, I don't know what he does either. Boss fight. Which was very confusing as well, because I couldn't tell where I was supposed to shoot.
Yeah, so, I like the idea of it. I love how this whole thing transitions and boom, you're fighting this giant boss guy. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it was not totally obvious what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I was definitely shooting the wrong thing, and then the ball of fire was coming at me.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you need to use the right trackpad to teleport to another tower.
I'm like, okay, get out of my way then so I can do it.
Yeah, and then like she hit the wrong button and it was like, what's it doing? I don't know. So
yeah, I was pretty confused at this point, and then it started freezing on me too. So it's pretty graphics heavy, I think.
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, it is fun though, and right now it's on sale, so it's pretty cheap now.
I think it was $5.
Yeah, which is worth.
Bought it.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be worth it, and I'll continue to play this, and I think as I figure out what you do, I think it's going to get more fun. Yes. It's just I'm going to have to learn without really good instructions, which I think is some of the bad reviews we saw for it. We were reading through some reviews before we bought it, and it said that the instructions are, I think it's a consensus that the instructions are a little difficult, but it's kind of fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I think with a little more polish, a little more updating, I think it would be, really good. I don't know if it's worth. I think it's $9 or $10 normally, which might be a little much.
I think that's a little much with how difficult it is to figure out what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But some of the language stuff is funny. Like it says, "Nice shoot."
Yeah.
And that made me giggle every time it said it. Nice shoot.
Yeah, and see, it looks like here you're supposed to do
I almost
spell,
died. But it didn't. Yeah,
I hadn't do it right.
I think you were supposed to draw the lines that it showed, but I was guessing, and I think the second time I did that correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it didn't explain it real well.
Yeah.
So this is one that's going to get better as we understand it more. But the first couple of levels are a little frustrating.
Yep.
Have you tried Child of Ault? What do you think?
If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button.
Also, let us know if there's a Vive title you would like to see us review in the comments.
And we will see you on the next one.
Bye!
Not be good, eh? Your uncle said he had already went to the Northland, where he can find the way to purify the witch's contamination magic. He also left a new toy for you.